welcome to Homo Politicus. This is Enterprise TV. Kingsley Bass is my name. Today's discussion takes an unexpected turn down the fairway. President of the Court of Appeal in Nigeria, Honorable Justice Monica Dongban-Mensem, has just been appointed Chairman of the Board of Trustees at the Ibrahim Babangida International Golf and Country Club by the Federal Capital Territory Minister, Nyesom, Wike. And this raises more than eyebrows. It sparks a conversation. What happens when a sitting top judicial officer steps into a prominent leadership role outside the courtroom, particularly in elite social spaces? Is it symbolic? Is it strategic? Or does this blur the boundaries we should uphold? Well, joining me today to respond to these questions, provide the right responses, the barrister and solicitor of the Supreme Court of Nigeria, one who plays in that space and knows how things work there. I'm talking about Tunji Abdulhamid. Tunji, thank you so much for joining me today.
Kingsley, thank you for having me. The only thing is that I no longer know how things works because there's no certainty again since I've turned around.
Yet you play in that space, and your knowledge in that space is still...
That would be correct if you say I play in that space. But if you say I know how things work around there, I don't know any longer. Because before now, you know, you have an idea of what is happening, you have an idea about how things will go. But today, you can't tell. So it's a different ballgame.
Well, Tunji, getting into this conversation, first things first, should a serving judge, a serving justice, be heading a golf club's board? Where do we draw the line between civic engagement and judicial overreach?
Kingsley, I've not been a judge, and I don't intend to be a judge. I've never applied for it, and I will never apply for it. But I have been hearing, at least by experience as a practicing lawyer for almost 25 years or 25 years, I am aware that we have been told that judges are always to be heard and not to be seen, and that the social activities of judges, when you become a judge, the social activities are usually drastically reduced. In fact, to extent that people will not even know you. That even if a brother to Kingsley, who is a judge, is having a wedding ceremony, we are even being told that he should not be there, or if he's going to be there, he should be in a hidden place. But today you see judges, like one of our members said in the platform, he said, don't be surprised that very soon you will see a sitting judge becoming a BoT member of a party in Nigeria.
Or maybe contesting for a political position.
A sitting judge for that matter. You see, it's unfortunate that a caliber of a president of the Court of Appeal will be the one involved in this kind of a situation appointment. I think for me, it doesn't go well for our system. For me, because it's abnormal. When you say you are the BoT chairman of a BoT trust, member of a BoT or chairman of a BoT trustee of a golf club, wherein former Governor Wike, FCT minister, and some other members of the society are there. We have so many lawyers in that club. We have so many individuals in that club who will have cases in your courts. When I say in your court now, I'm talking about the Court of Appeal, because she's presiding over the entire Court of Appeal. She's the landlord, she's the owner. In quotes, she's the president, and so she determines what happens at the Court of Appeal. So many people will come to your court with cases who are members of this club. And as this today now, we are even aware that Minister Wike has so many cases before the court, and now same Mr. Wike is inaugurating the Court of Appeal president as a BoT chairman of his club. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. I'm even asking questions, though I'm not a member of the club. I wouldn't know why it's only Mr. Wike that is inaugurating them. Is he the only member of the club? When I say club, is IBB Golf Club a part of the ministry in Abuja?
Well,
I don't know.
He did respond to that too, mentioning that there's been confusion as to who really owns the club, and he said that the fact that the land belongs to or the certificate of occupancy has been given to the club doesn't mean that the government does not run or own the club. He made an example of universities, federal universities in the country, that the certificate of ownership is given to the university, but the federal government still, have authority over the university. But that's not even the focus this morning.
Is it saying now that even as a PDP, now that the land belonging to the PDP is in Abuja, the government also has a ownership in that property, in that PDP? Is that what he's saying? Is he saying that once I have a club is set up by members, because the land where the club is operating falls within a particular state, that state actually becomes the controller of that club? Is that what he's saying? I agree that there are some things they need to comply with within the state or the whatever. That does not take the ownership or control of that club in the hands of the minister or a governor of a state. That does not put it in their hands. So the fact that they have a land in Abuja and the club land is in Abuja, or where the club is built is in Abuja, how does that affect the control of the club in the hands of the minister? I don't want to know. I beg to disagree with his position explanation in that regard.
Okay,
it's unfortunate.
Well, there's been controversies as regards leadership and some matters, internal crisis within the club. But that's the conversation for later. But this appointment of the president of the Court of Appeal, Justice Monica Dongban-Mensem, is the focus, and it's gotten lots of persons talking and wondering, as you've expressed yourself, what does this mean, Tunji, or what message does this send to the public? Does this elevate the judiciary's relevance, or risk the judiciary's relevance, making it seem, part of the elite club culture? Does it, with the president of the Court of Appeal now sitting as chairman of the Board of Trustees of the club, how do you separate that? People have been wondering, what message is this sending to the public?
I'm also wondering here, and I've been saying it, that it's an aberration. It's unknown to our practice. I am not aware of that. I know, like I said earlier on, and even if we are doing I'm doing a naming ceremony, and I have judges who are my friends, they will not be able to. They will not want to come, and if they are coming, they will come in the dead of the night, where people will not see them and they will not even know that they know me. But today we have judges who attend party openly, and even they go and represent a particular person at a function. You see, it's unfortunate that this is happening. It's unfortunate that the president of the Court of Appeal is the one being involved in here. I don't want to. There's no excuse that can persuade me, because it's sending the wrong signal to the people, and it's already sending it. People now believe that this is the reason why some judgments are going in favor of certain people in the country. So it's eroding the results coming out of the courts in terms of credibility, because people now see it as a party team. So for me, I'm disappointed that this is happening. It doesn't go well for our system, and it's not the way to go. A sitting president of the Court of Appeal. We're not talking about retired Court of Appeal judge here. We're talking about sitting president of the Court of Appeal becoming a member in that club. Like I said earlier on, those members will be either we have other lawyers in that club. We have people who are litigants who have matters at the Court of Appeal in that club. What do you think will happen when they have a matter? It not become a court issue. When I say court, I'm not talking about COURT. I'm talking about CULT. They will just discuss it at the club meeting, and that will be the end of the case. So it's no longer what happened in court that determines how the case is going. So for me, he's sending a wrong signal to the people outside the court. The people who are not even lawyers. He's sending a serious wrong signal. Even me as a lawyer, he has sent a wrong signal to me that look, we are doomed the way we had.
So as a legal practitioner yourself, you feel less confident, about possible litigations going to the Court of Appeal?
No, not even Court of Appeal. Kingsley, let me tell you the truth. What will happen, except we don't want the progress in our country. That's what people will say. Don't say that. Kingsley, my confidence in our system, judicial system, is not 100%. I have doubts. In fact, if I give them 50%, if I say I have 50% confidence in our system, judicial system, I'm telling you, I'm just trying to be magnanimous. I don't have that confidence. So this has now eroded my confidence further in the system. So it's not only Court of Appeal. I'm talking about the system generally. But these are taking it too far. What the president of the Court of Appeal has done has taken it too far, as far as I'm concerned. You don't do that as a president of the Court of Appeal. If not as an ordinary judge.
Yeah.
Don't even do that. You don't go and become a chairman of a BoT of a club openly. A club that will have members who are litigants in your court. A club that have members who are lawyers in your club. A club that will have people who tomorrow have cases in your court. How do you determine that? Even if you determine the case genuinely, people will still believe that because you are in the same club, that was why you did it what you did in a way that it happened.
So Tunji, she was seen posing, their pictures now across social media platforms, posing with the Federal Capital Territory Minister, posing with other elites, members of the board, and all of those. Do you think that, I mean, the Federal Capital Territory Minister himself is a live bencher, former governor of Rivers State, who should know better himself, but he's pushed through with this, appointed the president of the Court of Appeal. If the president of the Court of Appeal, Justice Monica Dongban-Mensem, decided to accept the appointment, which you say shouldn't be, should the minister...
Most important part of that news is that it was even reported by the Court of Appeal themselves on their platform. It was posted by them on their Facebook page.
Which means that there might be nothing wrong. They see nothing wrong with this. Then
that's what I'm saying. That's what makes it more unfortunate. If they're not seeing anything wrong in it. So the minister of FCT being a live bencher and not it's not surprising to me. He may not know because he's not in practice. He only became a live bencher based on his contribution by virtue of his being a governor and another minister. What he has done to the system, not because of his knowledge in law. With due respect, I'm not aware that he has practiced for 1 year or 2 years. He's not so if he's giving an excuse that does not know, I mean, I even accept that. But the Court of Appeal judge, you know what it means to be a Court of Appeal judge? You know what will take you to get to that level? And the president of the Court of Appeal judge or justices, sorry. For me, I can exonerate Minister Wike. For not knowing, maybe he's not aware, maybe because of his lack of experience in practice. He has not practiced. He has only become a live bencher by virtue of having money and having been a governor or minister and using his position as a governor and minister to contribute to the development of our legal education in Nigeria. So in that regard, he was considered to be worthy of being awarded a live bencher. It's not about academics, it's not about his experience, knowledge of law. It's about what he has done based on his political appointments. So, but the Court of Appeal judge, the justice doing that, for me, I don't know what to say.
Tunde,
it's unfortunate for me.
Can you remember at any point as we begin to close, at any point in your career, you said this spans close to 3 decades. Are there past examples where judges took on public facing, where non-judicial roles, with non-judicial roles like this?
If in the era of Honorable Justice Wike, may his soul rest in peace, this cannot happen, and this does not happen because we have been told at that time they have been molded. You don't even see them that time. You see judges like semi-god. You will only hear about them. To see them, when you come across them, it's like you are seeing somebody who you have never seen. You are seeing a demigod in them. So for me, today, justices they've turned into something else. They now attend party. They now even spend money at party. They now even dance at party. They now even they allow themselves to be captured on camera at the party, and they even represent people, individual at functions. So it's unfortunate. We have reduced the system to another thing. As far as I'm concerned, there is no excuse they can give me. I am not comfortable with it. It's not in line with the ethic of the profession. And I'm not aware, and I'm aware, like I said, judges must be there must be a kind of decorum in what they do. They must not be that expose themselves to so much social life, just like ordinary people. And the essence is that when you expose yourself so much to social life, you mingle with people who have cases in your court. What do? You won't be able to do justice. Even though we don't have justice, what we have is law. There is a difference between law and justice. Because in court, it is not the person that is saying the truth, but the person that can present the facts. That what determines whether or not you are right or you are wrong. So for me, he's setting a wrong precedent, a wrong standard for the people that are coming behind. It's unfortunate.
So you just mentioned, the time when this could not be or couldn't have happened, could there be a gradual shift in how legal institutions and social power circles interact in Nigeria, where the executive is now openly interacting with the judiciary? Are we gradually moving in that direction?
It's what people are saying. It's already happening. People are already saying that the judiciary has been captured by the politicians or by the executives, and this is the confirmation to what we are saying. When an executive will be the one to build a court and build houses for the judges, what are they indirectly doing? When the executive will be the one to buy car and vehicles for the judges and the other members of the judiciary, indirectly they are buying them. So for me, it's a confirmation of what the people are saying, that judiciary is under siege and that it's been taken over by the executive. And this is a confirmation as far as I'm concerned. You know, there is this belief by people in social media that the executive belongs to the president, the legislative belongs to the state president, Senator APPOINTS, while the judiciary belongs to the Minister of FCT, Nyesom Wike. And we are seeing the way it's happening is looking like people are those permutations have been looking like they are correct. For me, as far as I'm concerned, they are dancing to. They are making people feel that what they are saying is correct. It's unfortunate that the Court of Appeal president is finding himself herself or deliberately put herself in this position, because otherwise those pictures will not find their way into the Court of Appeal portal and then being spread across the board. Picture by the current Court of Appeal judge with other members of the society. It's unfortunate.
Right, Tunji, we've got to go, but your final thought. What should be the response from the National Judicial Council, if they have a role to play here, or the Nigerian Bar Association in terms of tackling this? Should there be a role you'll be calling them to play to say, stop this doesn't look good?
I expect the NBA to at least petition NJC on this. That's my expectation, because NJC will not take any step except there's a petition. That they will not even behave as if they see anything. They will tell you they don't deal with social media. There must be somebody must report. So if they don't report from anybody, nothing will happen. So I expect NBA to take this upon themselves, file a proper report, and then condemn this action. And even issue a statement condemning the action of the Court of Appeal president. Unfortunately, it's not a good standard. I regret what has happened. As far as I'm concerned, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate.
All right, Tunji Abdulhamid, barrister and solicitor of the Supreme Court of Nigeria, I'd like to thank you so much for your time and for your comment on the program.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate that.
And thank you for allowing me to express my opinion, even at my own peril.
I'm not sure what that means, but thank you very much. We appreciate your time again. Well, that's Homo Politicus. We hope that this will be handled properly, and maybe proper explanation given to the public, so that the confidence, already eroded confidence of the public in the judiciary, can be restored. And this doesn't speak well. As a matter of fact, if you hear comments from Nigerians, it's not pleasant. And so we need to set the record straight. And maybe the Court of Appeal can speak to this. Maybe the Chief Justice of Nigeria could speak to this and set the record straight, so that there would be no confusion. But yes, thank you again, Tunji.
The only thing that they can say that will persuade me is to deny that she was appointed as the chairman. She's a member of that Board of Trustees. Or she even say that she's a member of the club.
With those pictures there. Okay.
Nothing impossible in Nigeria. They can deny. They can tell you it was just there to see somebody, and he was asked to take a picture. Or it was an old picture.
Well, that would be interesting to see, considering too that I've not seen that, but as you said, it's this was even.
It could be AI. It could be AI generated photo.
To see what you are doing there. But we've got to go. Thank you so much, Tunji, for your time. Well, this has been Homo Politicus on Enterprise Television. Stop by the comment section. Let me know what you think of this, and if this affects your confidence whatsoever in the judiciary, if you're a litigant as well, maybe at the Court of Appeal, if this would affect, in any case, if you feel like this would affect your matter in any case. But yeah, again, thank you very much. Kingsley Bass is my name. Until next time, have a fun time, and God bless. God continue to bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Bye.